Hi, I finished listening to a book on Audible, Tom Lake by Anne Patchett, and it was a book to sink into. And I've got nothing but praise for Meryl Streep's narration, absolutely. She made Lara so believable. Absolutely believable. You know, it's a book I could just listen to, just sort of forget the chores, because I normally listen to Audible books when I'm doing housework and stuff like that, you know, so. But yeah, forget those. I could just sit and listen to it. Well, I did. Forget, throw the duster away and sit back and listen for half an hour or so. The story takes place during COVID, and Lara and Joe are on their cherry farm in Michigan with their daughters, Nell, Maisie and Emily. So the the five of them are all there together. And to pass the long days, the girls encouraged their mother to tell them about her love affair with Peter Duke, a famous actor. Although when Lara acted with him, because she was an actress in the past, in her previous life before she got married to Joe, she acted with Peter Duke. This was before he was famous. And so Lara recounts her story. She recounts how she got into acting, and how she got the role at the Summer Stock Theatre at Michigan, at Tom Lake. Sorry, Summer Stock Theatre at Tom Lake. The role of Emily in Our Town. It's a play I've never seen, and you don't need to know the play for the book, not at all. And so she becomes involved with Peter Duke, sort of like a summer romance. And it's the story of Lara's relationship with Peter Duke, her relationships with others she acted with, her relationships with all sorts of people, and her thoughts on the significant events in her life and the choices that she made. What you get is that she went through life and she had to make choices at times, but she has got no regrets about any of the choices that she made. She is totally happy with her life and the way it's turned out. Peter Duke is in the past. It's a nice story. Her life is now with Joe and her girls, and she has got no feelings that she's missed out on anything. Do you see what I mean? She tells the girls how she fell in love with their father as well. But she also tells us, the reader, things that she has never even told Joe, and she will never, ever tell her daughters. We are her confidants, sort of. She makes the reader her confidant. There's a light-heartedness in this, but there's also a seriousness. There's a little dark side at times. And the ending, I never expected the ending to be what it was, but it seemed to round everything off perfectly. I do wonder if I'd had the book and I'd read the book, whether I'd have got as much out of it, because Meryl Streep was Lara. If you see what I mean, just listening to her tell the story, she was Lara and you were with Lara. Would I have had the same? It'll be an interesting experiment sometime to pick up the book and see whether I get the same feel. I might do, I might not. I don't know. But I really, really enjoyed listening to it. and it's a super story. And you get drawn into Lara's world. So, that was that one, Tom Lake by Anne Patchett. So happy reading. Take care.